Okay, we have finally made it into Centreville. This is probably the most strict COVID or post-COVID pandemic restrictions I've experienced in any park so far. I guess it is what it is, but we're inside. I think you cannot wear a mask inside, which is why there was an advanced screening check. They asked for you to check in online for a screening. It is what it is. We went through. A little mask sweat there. So we're going to do a walking tour of Centreville first with the Steadicam. I'm not going to say anything, so for those of you that like just a general experience of what the park is about physically, we're going to do an uncut walkthrough before I get down to some rides. It is fairly busy, so I do expect some waits on some of these rides, unfortunately. But, you know, we'll see what we can get into. There's 30 odd rides, and when it comes to the kiddie attractions, I'm definitely not going to be doing those today. Just the adult sort of thrill ones, it amounts to about 9 or 10 attractions in total. So enjoy your Centreville tour as we begin, and then after that, we'll get on some rides here.
Guys, go this way.
that is it for our Centreville center tour, circle tour. Yeah, it was a circle tour. We're gonna do some rides now. I'm gonna go and do everything that I can do with a reasonable conscience as an adult, because yeah, there are some attractions where I just generally aren't gonna get on, i.e. the one behind me here, which is way too small to fit my not so large derriere, but yeah, I'm not gonna be doing anything like that. Unless it was a like really slow day, I would probably do some of these silly, well, they're not silly, but kids attractions. But we're not here to draw attention to ourselves, we're here to review the park. One thing I do need to note though before we get started is that unfortunately the indoor Scrambler ride is not functioning. I don't know how long it's been out of service. It is one of the highlight attractions in this park, so it is unfortunate that it's not in service, because for those adults that say come to this park, it's one of the key attractions for people that are looking for that level of thrill. But you know, the Haunted Barrel Works is open, so that's kind of key, and that's really what I'm here for today. So we're gonna go on the chairlift first. We'll get a nice view of the park from above, and then we're gonna go into the park itself. So here we go. Let's do some Centreville rides. It's gonna be a long vlog today. one section of Centreville that dates to its early days is Far Enough Farm, which is just down here. There's a lot of Cessnas flying over this place today. And it's odd for a Wednesday, it's not even a weekend, but yeah, I'm gonna probably not cover this area really today, although there's like two small donkeys down here that seem a little, you know, they want some visitors, so I might go visit them later. But other than that, this is the farm. There's plenty other more unique animals like the llamas and stuff that are getting attention. I'm gonna go over and have a look at the donkeys when I have a second later on. Alright, so that was a ride there on the Sky Ride, which is pretty decent. We're in the town center now, because I am not going to wait any longer. I've been waiting for a long time to get on a particular ride, and I'm excited for it. So I'm going to probably get a couple re-rides on it as well. And there's really not that many things for me to do here, but there is one attraction which is definitely up my alley, and that is coming up right on my right here. It is the Haunted Barrel Works, a permanent ghost train here in Centreville. Probably one of the more unique attractions that they have, complete with decored cart here too. So the theming is tremendous here. Yeah, very excited to get in on this ride. It has been a long time, and we're going to try to get a POV, of course, so that way we can give you a little bit of an idea of what the experience is like. I've not seen that many great POVs, so I'm going to try to capture one that's decent to get a full complement about what this ride is about. Like I said, I haven't been on it in a while, so it might not be running all that well. As I'm shooting in front of it, everybody's now pointing towards it and trying to go on. So we're going to let everybody go on it first, and then we will find out all about the Haunted Barrel Works. this haunted barrel works, and it's almost exactly as I remembered it. Quite a good ghost train for what it is. You know, it's 40 years old. The key to it though is that all of the scares are technically working. I go through too many ghost trains now in the days, and there's not actually functioning elements of the ride. Unfortunately, that's not the case here. The key thing is those barrels at the end, which everybody always talked about when I was a kid, and that is still working, as are most of the scares in the ghost train. It's a nice long layout as well, and very dark in there, so I'm going to give it full marks. I'm actually not disappointed. It is as good as I probably remember it. It's not the scariest thing in the world, but for this park, it is really a kind of unique attraction, something that's very rare these days, and I'm well impressed by it. Full marks to get me ready for the Halloween season. There's also the barbed wire display as part of like the station inside that I caught a picture of. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I kind of like that sets it up, because there's like literally like 40 to 50 different styles of barbed wire and information on it. So if you're into that, there's like a barbed wire museum inside this attraction. I'm getting hot, so there's never a better opportunity to do a log flume. I love log flumes, and one of the most classic ones in Toronto, in fact the oldest one in Toronto, is in this park, the Saw Green Mill log flume. And I'm gonna go do that now. That is Saw Green Lumber Co. done. I'm not entirely sure, but I have a reasonable suspicion that this is the oldest log flume in Canada, and probably one of the oldest functioning still in the world, as a matter of fact, because it is quite old. It is an original Aerodynamics log flume, but as you can tell, outside of it being fairly well maintained so that it can actually function, it's a pretty decent log flume. There's a little bit of ejector at the top of that drop there. I won't say much about like actual like getting wet though, because I'm completely dry after my one ride on it. Yeah, it's just a simple log flume. It's fairly well decored, like the theming and the decor is great considering the small size of this park. So yeah, I definitely give it a high mark for that. And yeah, it's a pretty decent thrill for those of you that are looking for something decent in Centreville. I'll probably do 2 rides on it, and that'll be good for me today. There's also a lot of people, despite it saying that you gotta leave your bag in the station before going on and there's no loose articles, everybody has their cell phone out on this ride. Saw green, high praise. I waited a long time to get on it, and yeah, it has not disappointed. All right, we're gonna go on to the main attraction, and the main reason that I'm here is a ride that I have not been on before, and it will increase my credit count to 231. Another kiddie coaster. That seems to be all I'm able to get in credit-wise in the last couple of years. But yeah, it's coming up next. Lineup for the Minecoaster is actually large, so I'm going to go and visit my friend over here first, because hopefully it'll calm down. It's the last big attraction I actually have to do today before I'm kind of done, so yeah, we'll just kind of do a little bit of tour of the park, well, the farm. I was in a film, apparently. We have some celebrities here in the farm that have not had visitors for quite some time. I'm sure they're happy for it. You know, the llamas are very popular. Not hyperactive animals. I am happy to report, though, that my donkeys seem to be getting some love now, so I don't think that it's much of a crisis. Yeah, unfortunately, just behind me, normally there would have one of the most picturesque railroad park trains in theme parks that I can think of that goes through this area. But unfortunately, the train has not been in operation for a couple of years now. Don't know if it's going to come back, but it is actually still located on the other side of the park. So hopefully it does, because as you can see, this particular area, it is quite a spot. As per usual, suddenly people are here taking pictures of that same area. So we're going to move on. Let's get on this ride. Hopefully the earlier issues that was causing a line are going to clear up and we can get on the Minecoaster of Center Island. Okay, just off of the Toronto Island Minecoaster. It's quite a wait there, almost, I think actually more than a half an hour wait to get on. So, review, it's actually a pretty decent ride for a family double circuit, you know, junior coaster. Got some good airtime hills, some good speed. I was in the middle. So I'm always going to be a little bit upset when I get a mid-seat ride because it's just like not the greatest. But it doesn't make too much of a difference on that train. But I'd say it was a pretty quality ride. I'm kind of surprised. It's definitely on par with, like, say, the Ghoster Coaster at Wonderland. I've never really been on one of these designs before. I'm going to be totally lost if I try to make any semblance of what actual manufacturer it is. I apologize for not researching that in advance, but overall, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting another ride on the Minecoaster, but whew, it's a bit of a wait today. In fact, it's longer than when I started, but yeah, it's a quality ride. Some snappy turns in that layout. It is pretty decent, like I said. So definitely re-rideable, but unfortunately for me, not today, because you gotta wait in that sun just to get in there. And that was actually more than a half an hour wait. So I come back here at another point. I will definitely give it another go. But that's another credit down. I'm gonna make it back out the other way of the park where I came. I'm going to try to get on Saw Green one more time. If the wait is too long, I'm going to give it a pass because I want to get down to end the vlog in a special area with a unique attraction here, which is really the highlight of this park, and we're going to end things there. So hold on while we'll do a little bit of scenics here, can't really say that, and yeah, we'll join you at that special attraction at the end. Live action on the fireworks. Probably I didn't adjust my focus, so you're probably not going to see much, but we'll see. Scary times. More time on it now. It is a walk-on, so if you want to cool down on a hot day, Haunted Barrel Works is here for you. Good there. Sometimes work. Okay, it's almost time for me to wrap my day here at Centreville. It's busy. It's getting on to 4 o'clock. The park is open till 6, but I'm not planning on staying here for the whole day because I have other things to do. But other than that, if you did come here with kids, I will say you probably have a full day here because on a busier day like today, even in a post-COVID world or pandemic world, the ride attractions are getting fair lines. I didn't mention it on the Minecoaster. Despite Wonderland still seating every seat on their trains, for some reason this park, they're not doing that. So there was quite a long wait there while they had staggered seating for the groups. So if you're here with just 2 people, look ahead to see if you can get on there early. We're gonna go to the final attraction and the highlight of this park, and then we're gonna wrap it up there. we've come to the carousel, which has its own purpose-built building in the amusement park. And the reason why that is because this is one of the oldest carousels in the world, still in existence. It is a turn-of-the-century carousel. If you've seen the signage that I just showed you coming in, this park has had a pretty particular history with this carousel because it is owned by the city of Toronto, and only recently they were looking to actually sell it to a park in Indiana, or like a mall in Indiana which was going to build it. The sale fortunately didn't go through, and we still have this carousel here at Centreville. It's a very unique attraction. We're going to do one ride on it, and that's going to be our day.
Are they like social?
Alright guys, that's Centreville. I won't recommend it for an adult because it's not really built for that, but if you're bringing kids, it's a jam-packed day on a day like today where it's long lines. I couldn't get the re-rides I wanted, so yeah, definitely check it out for great value at a hidden gem in Toronto. And always remember to enjoy.